Good morning. Voice a little bit dead. 11:01 a.m. May 13th, 2025. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the fuck people are from. Okay. Of course, Grayson. Yo, I really gotta get an introduction. Good God. Holy shit. Uh, anyways, how am I feeling? I am feeling fine. First thing that I will say is I think for these videos, something that I forgot, even though it's only been 2 days, is that it has to be something that is personal. It has to be something relating to me. Of course, I still want to be able to impart wisdom among whoever is my target audience, whoever is actually my audience. But of course, it's also a matter of me being able to document my own journey. Which, for today, we will talk about a struggle of mine, which is the following of routines. I am dog shit, absolute dog shit with following routines. I see that very clearly now, and I'll talk about like one point in my life where it seemed successful. It seemed very successful, but I don't know. It was a point of depression. It was a point of depression for my life in my junior year of high school, where it was that I did the Sigma grind set. I used to wake up literally earliest of like 3 a.m. sometimes, and then I just start my work then. And it's just like it wasn't a healthy lifestyle. I had like 3 cups of coffee every morning, but I got shit done. And it does like fascinate me on why can't I follow why can't I follow a routine now? Um, and to say for that, what I will say is I think it's a matter of just being able to put our head down. I think it's a matter of really don't know. Just being able to put our head down, being able to do the work. It's just, um, here's like the spiral of my thoughts last night, which is gonna be funny because, I mean, it's kind of like I had a certain person stuck in my head for a little bit of time, um, but it's just like you start thinking about certain scenarios and kind of spirals out of control simply because you overthink, you overthink, um, and I think this is like one thing on like just always wanting closure on certain topics. And the whole thing about like us overthinking certain tasks, I think it's just that we have to be so clear with ourselves, like what is the purpose, or it's okay to fuck up. Yeah, and in that case, it's probably that I have struggled to know that I can fuck up. Yeah, because I mean, at that time of my life, a depression is just there's nowhere to go but up. In current time, I mean, I'm happy, but it's just more. I guess I just still have the insecurity that I can be seen as not enough, or even for myself, simply because I have always had high standards for myself in the way that I go about my life. And personally, I mean, I definitely see that I need to change that. I need to appreciate more just the little things that I put into my own life, and that is the same for yourself. Please do appreciate yourself. Um, so what I will say is now for the struggle of routine, one step at a time. One step at a time. It is completely fine for us to take our time. It is completely fine if we cannot follow tasks. If it helps you, just do a to-do list. And the thing about that, I know a lot of people also like just put post-its on their wall to remind them of completing these tasks, but that's not the way that it goes for me. Um, I mean, I like Google Calendar, but it's just there always feels like there can be a better system. I had a whiteboard too. My whiteboard, I just fell out of it so fast. Yeah. Um, well, I would suggest. I think it's just even just keeping shit into your head. Just I remember there's like a scientific study done where it's just people tend to remember the things that they have not done. Yeah, it just constantly lingers in their head. Um, which in this case, I guess, is like also take advantage of your scientific memory, like do research into that. Um, but with all the struggle into routine thing, I I would expect that whoever the audience is watching this because they are having the same exact struggle. Which, I mean, if you wanted a very explicit answer to solving your solution, I am afraid I'm not that person. But what I will say is one step at a time, and I think you take that as serious as you can. Yeah, because the biggest step is always the first step. Yeah, and then after that, it's way easier. Like 5 minute rule it. 5 minute rule. I mean, is one way to go about it where you lock in for 5 minutes straight, just like that. But I can also see that still being hard, which I just say lower it as much as you can. 1 minute even. What matters is what matters is every day you show up. Yeah, and that's all that matters. As long as you try, and be proud of yourself for that. Yeah, and that's what I will say for the struggle of routine. Yeah. And I'll probably strive to follow a routine again. At least that is the plan for summertime. I do want to become as good as I can. Yeah, I need to be very strict with myself. Yeah, I have to learn how to discipline myself. Yeah, but that is what I will say for today. Yeah, take care. Okay.